It's on. Let's go.
Hey. Hey. Give me a kiss. Give me a kissy. Give me a kissy. All right, so the training session is complete. So this week's video, like I said, is going to be all about tips and tricks and hacks. So this is probably the biggest hack that you're ever going to come across, and I'm glad I'm sharing it with you. So let me take off my road bike shoes and I will show you this simple hack. Very simple. You have the 3 Allen heads. Make sure you tighten them. Because guess what? If you don't tighten them before a race or a training session, 1 gets loose, it comes out, 2 gets loose, it comes out, and then 3 gets loose and comes out. And then you're on the side of the road and you will slip and you will bust a shin. So remember, when you're doing maintenance on your bike, take that Allen wrench or that torque wrench if you have one and torque these bad boys down. Torque them down all the way, make sure they're tight. Because it happened to me one time, and let's just say you're not pedaling a bike very far and it was a long walk home. All right, so we're going to talk about today's tip. It is Thursday. Happy Thursday. Today's tip is going to be hydration, hydration, hydration. You definitely want to make sure you keep some hydration with you. I even use, it's not really hydration, but I do like it. It's base, it's salt. So when you sweat, it refuels you, helps replenish, some of those electrolytes. And I feel like that is key. So the tip for today is hydration, hydration, hydration. I got some stuff from GNC. It's like a pre-workout. It definitely works. I feel like it gives me that extra energy, that extra strength, power that I need to push through like a long ride. I think the day is probably gonna be a 50 miler. I think I'm at 30 so far, so I got probably another 20 to go, roughly. So let's get after it. And like I said, don't forget, I keep a water in my bag, and I also keep this on my, I got a cup holder behind my seat that I use. See it right there? Works wonders. So let's get after this ride. Got an alligator here. He's just chilling. take it in the sun. He's probably a 12-footer. He's not huge, but he's a fat boy. He's been eating healthy. I don't want to get any closer because you can startle them. And they do run about 20 miles an hour. I think 30 miles an hour is their top speed. But yeah, he is sound asleep. I don't think he even knows I'm here. So we're going to leave him in peace, and we're going to sneak back to the road because he is taking a little siesta. All right, last and final tip. And I'm simply going to talk about clipping in. You don't have to get the best shoes. You don't have to get the best cleats to clip in. So simply, when you get your cleats and your shoes, don't try to get the carbon fiber ones. It's not gonna make that much a difference. I do have the carbon fiber ones. They're by Specialized. They're 2.0 Torch. They are pretty light, but for the most part, you just need your standard bike shoe. Well, get your shoes, get your cleats, get an Allen. I don't know what, it's like the third or fourth from the smallest Allen. It's your most common Allen wrench. Put your cleats on, tighten them up, and I've probably said this 1,000 times. Before any ride or any race, make a habit of tightening your cleats up. Because if you get out on a training course or a race course, and yes, you'll be that guy on the side of the road or girl on the side of the road with your foot in the air, and a tech specialist from Ironman or the race event will be holding your leg and tighten your cleat back up, and hopefully they have some extra bolts because those things are hard to find. So when you get your cleats on there, you got them all nice and tight, walk around in the house, make sure you're comfortable, click, clack, click, clack. It's like a Clydesdale. Get on your bike. I always recommend, it's what I've always done. I am right-handed, so I always get on my bike on the opposite side of the crank. I'm really gonna break this down for you. It's very simple. I don't have to show you. I'm gonna illustrate it to you by talking to you about the steps. Step 1, put your foot over the bar. Do not straddle the seat, straddle the bar on the bike. But remember, get on the bike on the opposite side of the crank. The reason I say that is because you're going to be clipping in on the crank pedal. You're gonna clip it on the crank pedal, pull up just a little bit. I just did it, habit. Like you talk with your hands, I talk with my feet. So pull up a little bit like I just did, make sure it's locked in, and you're gonna simply just do a circle in a parking lot. You're not gonna pedal, you're gonna simply do I call it a scooter motion. So pretend like when you were a kid, you had a scooter and you just scoot, scoot, scoot with your left foot. Stop a couple of times, and then when you're comfortable, you're going to scoot again, and now you're gonna start pedaling. Before you lock in that left cleat, you got your right cleat locked in. Before you lock in that left cleat, opposite crank side, where the gears and everything are, you're going to pedal on top without being locked in. When you get comfortable and you find it, it will take you a minute to find it. It's not as easy as the first one. The second one is the most difficult. Once you find it and you clip in, ride in the circle. Ride in a circle. Don't get out on the main road. Ride in a parking lot, somewhere safe. Unclip. Put your foot down. The left side mainly. Always keep your right side locked in. Put your left foot down and do the scooter motion. And voila. You just passed Keith's course on clipping in. So that's gonna wrap up this week's video. about cycling. Remember, stay safe, have fun, most importantly, and I will see you on the course at the next race. Have a safe and happy Monday night.